अमेरिका में एक बहुत बड़ा मसला बन चुका है और इसके बारे में और पता करने के लिए मैंने बात की जूली हर्ट्जॉग से, जो पेसर नाम की एक बुली प्रिवेंशन तंजीम की नुमाइंदा है। पेसर क्या है और क्या काम करता है?
Sure. PACER is actually an acronym that stands for Parents Advocacy Coalition for Educational Rights. And you may ask then, what's the connection to bullying? But actually students with disabilities are bullied at a rate of 2 to 3 times more than their non-disabled peers. And we decided we need to do something. We need to do something about this issue. And we started very grassroots in 2000. I actually am the parent to a son with Down syndrome. And it was his inspiration that I wrote a curriculum that went national about what you can do if you have a child with a disability who's being bullied. So we started there. And in 2006, PACER formed the National Bullying Prevention Center. And the way PACER approaches is that we want to change that paradigm that's here in the United States about having bullying be this accepted part of behavior. And we're at that point in time when we realize that bullying has tremendous impact on our kids, and it has an impact on their physical health, has an impact on their emotional health. They feel anxiety. It has an educational impact. So there's tremendous reasons that we really want to look at this, and we want to build a safer culture for our kids, and we want to build a society where our kids feel safe and valued and respected when they go to school.
Fact: 20% of teenagers will face depression before they reach adulthood. 12% of that 20% will turn to suicide. She walked like a hurricane, a storm cloud melody rising and falling within the crevice of her chest, droplets of liquid sorrow falling from her eyelids. Her destruction was premeditated. Classmates and townsfolk blamed the blindness of her parents, said her home life was unfortunate, but they had yet to realize that it was their wrongdoings that shoved her fragmented soul over the edge of sanity. A person can only take so much.
अपने इन्वॉल्वमेंट के बारे में और बताइए।
I am what I like to call a reformed bully. My freshman and sophomore years in high school, I used to pick on a lot of people just because I could, because I knew people couldn't do anything about it. And what changed my perspective on bullying is my younger brother, Caleb. He came to me and he told me that he was being bullied in school. I'm in my school's poetry club, and what we like to do is make sure that our poems have a message. We actually have issues that we're bringing to the table, such as bullying and drug abuse and suicide and domestic violence. We make sure that we are spreading a positive message.
ये बताइए कि आप क्या काम कर रही हैं, क्या कदम लिए हैं और इसका क्या रिस्पांस मिला है?
Well, one of the big things, which doesn't actually sound too massive, is I reported like a issue that I had, and the process was horrible, and that I think really allowed me to recognize the greater flaws in the system and be able to help and be a support system for other people who are struggling. Right now, the extent of what I'm doing is more interpersonal than large scale. Every time that I hear a story of somebody who's being abused or mistreated in the classroom or elsewhere, instead of just saying, oh, I'm so sorry, that's really horrible, I push them to either report it or to say something, or really just try to create that support system for them through me and my friends or through faculty that I know are trustworthy. That's a huge part of it.